It's Mel K, and I just got back from DC. Rob Reilly and I took a little trip down there to meet with our pals at Steel Truth and look around DC for ourselves and figure out what's going on. Talk to some folks, and we wanted to fill you in on what we saw and what we're thinking and what we heard. And it is today, January 17th, 2021, and we are back in NYC. Hello, Rob Reilly.
Hey, Mel K. That was fun, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was very fun because I learned a lot.
Yeah, I mean, it was exciting to. Actually hadn't been in DC in a long time, and it was sad for number one. It was very quiet. And number two, obviously, the whole place was locked down. There's just an awful lot of homeless people there, and it just has this weird feel about it, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean, because the more I know and the work I've done in the last 4 years and all of that, there's an ominous feeling to me in DC now that obviously I never got before because now I see a lot of things a little differently. I thought the saddest part was the wall that's built, but even though all the people that want this wall apparently thought that having a wall on our borders was unacceptable, but the walls that they put up around our capital, around these beautiful buildings, we have some pictures we'll share. We started a Telegram group for the Mel K show group, and we'll put some of our pictures on there for sure, and on the website at themelkrellshow.com. But yeah, no, I thought the walls and stuff. Now, actually, I felt very patriotic because I felt like the National Guard. Yes, they are everywhere. Yes, they are armed, but they're really very nice. These people didn't seem like they were on the verge of a war. They really seem like peacekeepers more than anything else. And, I felt kind of patriotic when I was talking to them. We couldn't film any of them, obviously, but we talked to some Capitol Police. We talked to a bunch of awesome National Guard. They truly don't seem like they're about to go into some kind of Baghdad-like war. I mean, it's locked down, but it doesn't seem that they are looking to danger. I don't know. What do you think, Rob?
Well, it's very clear that they are not protecting the Capitol from a rogue MAGA red hat, assault. Okay, that is
No.
not happening. Number one,
There did seem
the
to be some Antifa stragglers around there, but who knows? It's truly very sad. There's a lot of homeless people in DC. I mean, it's bad in New York. I think worse, way worse. But pretty sad to see that against that backdrop, knowing how much money they squander. That there's any homeless people in America, as disgusting as it is. After we saw the pork bill of 700 billion going overseas while we have homeless, but there was a lot of homeless in DC. I was surprised about that.
Yeah, it's very clear that a lot is happening, and I think one of the things in talking to some of our fellow patriot friends is that people kind of this is a time of faith. It's a time of deep breathing, recognizing that we at this point, we meaning us individuals, we're not in control other than our own little lives, and obviously we are out there sharing truth and sharing opinions, trying to help people understand where we think we are. But this is it's going to be a very, very interesting and potentially tough week, 2, 3. We don't know the timing. We don't know how long this is going to go on, but things are happening.
I don't know. I left there feeling very hopeful. All the National Guard that I talked to were so friendly, and some of them seemed pretty senior. That because we were literally staying right where the wall started, and right next to the Capitol, basically. And the cops seem very nice. These people don't seem like they're going into war. You never know. But it also looked like they are building. They're putting up razor wire. But as was pointed out by somebody, I can't confirm because I don't know much about razor wire, but that the razor wire looked like it was being like it was backwards, like it is at prison, like around the prisons, where the razor wire is to keep people in, not out, not from coming in, but from coming out of the gated section. There's certainly some kind of action. I don't know. I'm still very optimistic. I still trust God. I still trust Trump and the plan, and that's just still where I am. I don't see the military. I love the military. I don't see these military generals that are out there speaking the truth, and Chris Miller and these great people in the Pentagon that have come forward, and all the guys that have been working since the JFK thing. I do not see them allowing our country to be sold to the communist Chinese, which is what Biden's doing. You know,
Absolutely not.
I mean,
Absolutely
this
not.
is not what I saw in DC at all. Let me tell you something. Almost everyone that I spoke to that was National Guard is on the side of America, of we the people, and power to the people. And everyone's just concerned because obviously Joe Biden is a communist, and he's working for communist China, and he's putting in like all the people that were there during Obama. And when I was talking to some of the soldiers, they were saying like that the Obama years for them were horrible, and that they're there to protect the American people. And I got the sense that these guys are saying, listen, this is about not letting a CCP agent basically, and the entire Obama Iran squad, and all these tech oligarchs, I mean, go in there and take over our country. We will never get our country back if these communists come in. And then they're talking about the caravan coming up, telling Joe Biden he better step up for them. He's day one, his first executive order is going to be to give 20 million illegals citizenship, which then just floods the market and all this stuff. But these guys seem pretty sure they ain't letting a communist China take over the White House through Joe Biden. So these seem like real patriotic, proud soldiers all over. Everyone I talked to, I tried to talk to as many as I could. And the cops were super nice to us. So look, I pray for them all. I pray for the Capitol. I pray for America. But I see the military stepping in. And you know what I think from the show. I think the Insurrection Act and the foreign interference, and then the DNI report came out that there was absolutely Chinese and Russian, though I don't think Putin led the interference, and but a lot of CCP interference, all the tech guys, all these corporate maniacs, the entire, I heard somebody say yesterday, the day that they said saying all lives matter in America was considered racist was the day America was done. And now they're coming in with all these division tactics. And what's it called, Rob? We call it color.
The
Uh,
color revolution.
no,
Yeah.
no, not that. The dividing of people by race and religion and everything in terms of politics. It's real dirty, ugly business. And it's so funny. And you're on the street, even in New York, but certainly in DC these last few days, because it really is now like New York, where the only people that are in there are truly right now journalists, military, and people who actually live there. So I was seeing a nice mix of people, and I really feel positive. I don't think that what they're talking about is happening. I don't think there's going to be a siege, and then there's these people say, I don't think this is doomsday. I think it's the opposite. So anyway,
Absolutely.
I
Yeah.
wanted to jump on and say I feel real positive, and these guys are there. They know what's going on. It seemed to me the DC cops don't know what's going on. They're just kind of like, I don't know, but they might. But no, the National Guard made me feel happy, and I love soldiers. I have a brother-in-law in the Army for 27 years, and my dad, Coast Guard, and the Coast Guard Auxiliary. So he stayed in it till he was like 80, and they wouldn't let him on the boats anymore. But no, I left there feeling really hopeful and proud. And we wanted to pop on and say that there's so much news. I have to sift through what's real at this point, because you don't know. You really have to double, triple check. I'm actually trying to do real journalism where there's sources, and I don't say anything that I can't at least prove to a certain extent. But Rob, didn't you just show me that there was another emergency alert?
Yeah. So, where are we? We've gone through the whole massive sting, the great reveal, and that continues to roll out as these guys, choose their crazy, crazy he wants to go back into the Iran deal, blah blah blah, on and on and on.
Ugh.
It's so much, it's so lunacy that it has
Straight
to
up
be
Chinese communism
right,
101. It's disgusting. It's really
right.
scary that there's American people that are okay with Joe Biden going into office with what all he's done. But
People have to understand a lot's going on actually globally too. So there's some resignation of the Russian government that I read about.
yeah,
There was some cabinet
the
uh,
Dutch
it,
government,
the
you know,
Netherlands, right? And that was related to a CPS scandal. The cabinet of Kuwait, the
right.
Estonia government is on the verge of collapse from corruption.
Yeah.
I heard
Merkel stepping down. That's a
something
big
about
deal
Italy.
after 16 years.
Obviously, we've had all the blackouts. So I think we're getting very close to that exciting time where we may
I
have
do
the
too.
emergency broadcast system. We did get today the second notice that the FCC it's an FCC advisory basically telling people not to mess around with the emergency broadcast system. It's only to be used for official business. So they're letting people know that this thing is out there and that we should be on notice. It doesn't say they're going to use it for any particular purpose. It's just
Well, I hope that it's used for
it's
what
a
I thought it's been used for the whole time. And
right.
I'm still a huge diehard fan of the military intelligence back channel. And I believe we're at drop 4414. But whatever you think, I really wanted to come on and say, from what I saw on the ground, literally, we were at the Capitol. I felt like proud of our soldiers. I feel like they feel like they're there to save America,
And they are.
not to fight MAGA or Antifa. I felt like they were there to save America from communist China entering that White House. But
Yep.
we shall see. But I left feeling really positive and proud of our country. I just had a little tears in my eyes when I saw all the walls going up and stuff. But those guys seem to think it's temporary. And they're building them. So anyway, I just wanted to jump on and say we just got back from DC, and it looks a lot less like. I actually would like those National Guards to please come to New York City if you're available. We can use your help here. But I just wanted to say I still have all the hope in the world. What I saw was positive. I have faith in everything that's happening, and I don't believe that our military men, and especially the men that have been behind the scenes, Army and Northern Virginia folk, all the way back from the JFK days to now, that are still very engaged in saving our country, are going to allow communist China to take over our country via Joe Biden and his racist crew of cronies and Obama people coming back. So anyway, I feel positive. Wanted to say that. Rob, do you just want to give one last quick?
Yeah, no, look, I'm also very positive. Like I said, it's the fog of war. There's a lot of misinformation. So we need to just be very discerning. We need to be patient. We need to give our government, our leadership, the time to do what they need to do. We don't want to react. We want to stand down. We want to let the professionals do their job, and we just need to support each other and know that this is going in the right direction. So,
Right.
Patriots, pray. Have a great day,
Yep.
and we will see you soon.
Yep. And guys, I fully believe God wins. So have faith in God, have faith in our country, have faith in our military, and most of all, have faith in yourself. Believe what you believe, and don't let people tell you not to believe it. We are at a place of giant deception going around on all channels, but something in your heart is telling you what's true. And I say, hold on to that. And let's have a big week ahead. And after I get unpacked and decipher the news and talk to some people, I'll get back in touch. But in the meantime, God wins. Thank you so much. Make sure you go to the melkshow.com. We're getting everything going. We learned a lot this weekend. We have great pals that are helping us now. And we're super excited to interact with everyone. So thank you, everyone. And believe me, I truly, truly believe God wins. And it's time to take power back to the people and take our countries back worldwide. I believe that they're caught worldwide, this cabal, and fall cabal is really in action. Okay, love you all. Thank you.
Hold the line, Patriots.
You soon.
We love you. We'll see you soon. Have a great one.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
you.